Hi, Fish Puppet here. Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this handsome man on your screen? Isn't there supposed to be some chick with a helmet on, or a mask, or whatever? Well, here's the thing. I'm kind of subbing in today. A little accidentally. I know that yesterday Punko was talking up a storm about how she was getting a shipment from Amazon Prime of her favorite ramens. Mac and cheese Maruchan. Well, that kind of got a little out of hand. Look, all I know is I came over, I was just stopping by for a minute, you know, get back all those bowling pins that I lent her, and, you know, I come into the apartment and she's just on the floor surrounded by those little styrofoam cups. Just an utter waste of a human being. It was a cheese coma is what it was. You know? She's covered in that orange powder dust and, chasing the cheddar dragon. That's what we call it in my neighborhood. But, you know, I figured I got my stuff with me out of my car, and, I stream all the time. I'm one of them, pro-gamey, streamy guys. So, you know, I'm totally gonna, I'll help, let it never be said that I'm not a guy who's gonna help a guy out. So even though I don't know what she does on her stream, I know what I do with my millions and millions of followers on my private gold-plated stream that you need a separate invitation to. And trust me, none of you are getting that. But I am gonna kind of step in and, you know, help a guy out. While that guy, who is a girl, lays on the floor, filled to the brim with Maruchan. So, let's see who we got in the chat here. I hate everything. That's a great name. Haven't seen you in forever either. What's up? You got the $5 you owe me? Cause, I'm breaking knees next week. Like, in order of, like, how much people owe me. I'm gonna start at 100, and I'm gonna eventually get to the 5s, which may be around, like, Thursday or Friday, so you might want to pay up before then. What's up, Caddis? Armad-in-Chief. Salutations. Tori Rose says that you are watching this live in accounting class. Well, hello, accounting class. Good job. Crunch them numbers. Do them, I don't know, turbo taxes. I don't know what you people actually do. For all I know, you could be welders. So, what's up? Les Enfants Terrible? Series of numbers. How's it going? Just subbing in. You guys are so lucky I have my stuff in my car. I mean, I got my, I know you're eaten alive by envy, Adam, but I got my awesome professional streaming headset on. You know, they weren't cheap. I got the ones with the cat ear speakers on them, you know, because everybody else has them, and I just want to be popular. So, mine's a special version, though. You'll notice the slight, almost imperceptible satellite dish. That's so I don't have to use my fins and wear out my manicure. I can actually just, you know, command the screen of the computer to do what I want just by thinking about it. Oh my god. Tori Rose really wants to know what's going on because he or she does not have subtitles on. Well, you're probably just gonna have to watch this later then. So, yeah, you know, try not to be eaten alive by my awesome pro gamer swag. You know, I mean, I do have a sponsorship, you know, for wearing this, this classy gear. It's got a little fish on the side. I mean, it's not really like a sponsorship, like, well, the thing was, like, I bought the headset, and, then I tracked down who made it, like, the company, and I sent them pictures of me wearing it, and, I told them if they didn't give me money every month, I was going to tell everybody in my stream what the name of their company was, and then they would be irrevocably stuck with having their brand tied to me. And, yeah, now they pay up every month, so it's not so much a sponsorship as it is just extortion. But, you know, like, you know, that's just a testament to how great I am, is... I mean, how many Twitch streamers do you know who can, blackmail their way into a sponsorship? I mean, that takes a lot of work, which I am extremely good at. I mean, I work smarter, not harder, stuff like that. Hey, thank you for transcribing what I'm saying to Tori. That's excellent of you. This is a good chat. not as amazing and full of celebrities as my chat, but, you know, I'm sure you guys do your best. So let me see here. I got a list over here of stuff that Punko does on her stream. And, I gotta tell you, it's really boring. Like, all the stuff you guys usually, like, do you really watch this every week? Every week you watch this woman do the same stuff? Well, let me see here. It says on the screen, Mondays are cosplay and crafting. That sounds exciting. Wednesdays are comic book art and chat draws a comic. That's no comment. And Fridays are gaming. Well, this... Being the awesome gamer that I am.
To you from across time and space. I am literally in the future.
I just had a spooky voice pop up in my head. And, I'm not sure why. I blame this garbage stream for putting noises in my head. But, let me see here. Oh, I see. So we have a new follower, Jezzy Beans. Hello, Jezzy Beans. I'm subbing in for, the lady who is usually on this chat. This stream, whatever. I could barely call it a stream if you really want to be honest here. But I'll try. So, it says here, Mondays cosplay and crafting and art. Wednesday comic book art and chat drawing a comic. And Friday is gaming. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that Punko tries very hard, given her limited capabilities. But she still has to spread that out throughout the week because she's just not as good at things and multitasking as I am. But I'm going to tell you right here, right now, that I can cover her entire week of streaming tonight. So, no, Caddis. The noises I hear behind me are not coming from the satellite on my head. This is a very pro head setup. Did you see the fish on my headphones? You see those? That fish emblem means quality. Waterproofness. So no, it has nothing to do with that. This is just so I can communicate my thoughts to the computer and not have to type them out, like a scrub. Hands are for poor people. So, I think we could just kind of, like, nail this right now, you know? Like, I looked at the schedule a little bit earlier, and I kind of went online and, you know, called up a couple pictures of some stuff that I've worked in the past. Oh, Tori has sound now. Excellent, Tori. We're about to just nail Punko's entire lineup for, like, her entire week of streaming in one night. You're gonna be impressed by this, because I'm just that good. You know, I don't want to sound too humble and, too self-effacing, but I'm actually the greatest at everything. So, let's see here. Let's take a look at some, a small piece of art that I put together myself. I don't know if you can truly appreciate it. You kids are used to, what, anime costumes and, memorabilia made by, Punko of some Swedish metal band. Yeah, I don't know about that, but let's take a look at this here. So this is a small piece that I've done myself. It's a sculpture, obviously. It's a freestanding thought piece, is what it is. I call it, Rhinestone Cowboy. And, you know, it's got a lot of, steampunk elements to it. A lot of, raw creativity. You know, the wood, the spring of the clothespin. It's, you know, it's a lot about me, in a way. You know, it's a lot about me because I'm a very soulful person, and I am just, like, really deep, like, crazy deep. I am, like, stupid deep. And I think that this piece really reflects that, you know? It's a little bit more highbrow art than you guys are used to, but that's just what I try to bring to this stream while its owner is passed out on the floor from eating crap food. Look at this. I got, like, a box of chicken and a biscuit behind me. Bunch of cans of Monster. Like, this, how does this woman live when this is all the garbage she eats? I don't know. So, this piece, you know, it speaks to me not just because I made it, but because it's really good. You know, the sparkliness of the rhinestones offset by the fuzziness of the pipe cleaner. I went very, very hands-on, kind of, middle-class craft. I really, like, you know, I sourced my elements from there. You know? And, you know, and you wouldn't believe this, and I know you're not going to believe this, because you're going to say to yourself that, you know, like, a piece like this must have taken forever. And for any other artist, it would. But like I said, I'm really good at multitasking. You know, I work smarter, not harder. But you'd be surprised to know that this piece really only took me about 10 minutes. I'm just pick up your jaws for a second there. I'll let you compose yourselves. 10 minutes. But maybe 12 if you let the glue dry, you know? But I was on to bigger and better things at that point. I didn't need to let glue dry. So, that's a little piece of art that I would like to share with you today. And I think that just about covers the arts and crafts that you guys do on Mondays. I'm sorry that most of it doesn't revolve around an obscure Swedish band known for death metal, or a bunch of cosplay costumes that y'all get dressed up in and go to your cons and your Gaylord hotels and, I don't know, line dance? What is it that you people do? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm from LA. So, let's see here. Let's check that off. And I mean, that's just done in like 5 minutes. That's her entire Monday night streaming. Just done. You know? So let's check that off. Monday night crafting. Done. So, let's see here. What do we do on Wednesdays and Fridays? Let's take a look at what we got lined up here. Ah, I see. Well, okay. Let's skip ahead a little bit to, my speciality, the gaming. Because as you can see, again, from my non-sponsored, headphones, I am a professional gamer. I mean, I got all the tips, I got all the strats, the pro strats. That's short for professional strategers. That's a little tip from me to you. I'm in the esports. I'm in all the categories. I'm in all the tournaments. You know, usually I like to hang out, you know, in the big leagues, the legend leagues, hang with the Overwatchmen, you know, play all those top games that everybody plays. But just for you guys, and I know that you play a lot of garbage on this stream, I figured I would treat you guys to, like, a really classic game that everybody knows, everybody loves, everybody is just crazy about. This game, it's been around forever, and it just ages so well. It's like it hasn't aged a day at all. It's like a vampire. Ah, the beautiful simplicity that is Minesweeper. And, if you're not aware, and I can't imagine that you wouldn't be, but, Minesweeper is, it's a game that came about 100 years ago, give or take. I think Roosevelt was president? I don't know. But, it's a pretty basic game with a lot of really classic elements. You got your game board right here, right where I'm signaling with my mind waves. And, the object of the game is beautifully illustrated in the name of the game, Minesweeper. There are mines in the game, and, if you don't find them, you will be weeping, because you will have lost, and you will look like a chump. So a lot of people would play on this easy beginner, but, kind of an expert. We're gonna set up the expert board here, you know, I know I've gotten all the Chivos for this, all the achievements. The Chivo Hunter, I've gotten them all. I mean, I've broken the speedrun record many times. I've climbed to the top of the bottom half of the top 100 in the Minesweeper tournament. So I think I know what I'm talking about here. So here's your UI, as it were, right up here. You got some numbers on the left. You got some other numbers on the right, and then you got your avatar. And I know what you're thinking. That is a terrible texture mapping on the face. It doesn't look realistic at all. Well, this was, like I said, this was about 400 years ago. And, you know, I mean, even if you look at stuff like, you see Alan Wake from, like, 2010, that's just Uncanny Valley. I mean, just be glad that they were kind of going for more of an abstract look, and they hadn't yet gotten into that really creepy time of gaming where everybody had, like, you know, like, partially fried chicken skin for, like, facial skin. It was just really creepy, dude. I'm not talking anymore. Let's just play some games. So, using my, special peripheral, which is called a mouse, is usually how you play this game, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my mind with my awesome headphones. And, I will use this, indicator arrow, which you see on the screen moving about you, to activate one of the tiles on the game board, which I will do at this moment. You see, that makes many of the tiles disappear, and a lot of people have speculated as to where those tiles go when they disappear, and it's one of the enduring legends of Minesweeper. It's, do they go to another dimension? You know, will we see them again in a spin-off series of this, or even just a sequel? Oddly enough, this game has been around for like I think about 600 years, and they have yet to ever release a sequel to it. You know, and people ask for it, man. It's the Half-Life 3 of this. And I mean, I'm on the blogs, I'm on the boards, I'm on the FBs, I'm on the Instas, I'm everywhere all day long, just looking to see when they're gonna release that sequel. I think maybe Red Barrel had like a deal for it, but nobody wanted a horror element to it, so they just dropped that idea. I don't know. It may be stuck in production limbo forever, but, you know, at least we have the classic version. As to where the tiles go when you click on them, I could not speculate. I like to think they go to a happy place. I think that's maybe hinted at in the lore of the game with your happy little avatar right up here. So when you click on things, the face smiles. And you'll notice, very, very briefly, if you could just, like, I'm about to activate one of the tiles. If you keep your eye on the face, not at what I'm doing here. I know it's very distracting because the arrow is very pointy. But keep your eye on the face. He makes an O face, like an oh no. And now he's sad and also dead, which you can tell by the time-honored tradition of putting X's over his eyes. Which is confusing to me because I have just won the game. I found all the mines, and this is how I know when I'm really good at this game. I found every single one of those mines with one click. I mean, like, do you know anybody else who can do that? They can just click a button once and win a whole game? I don't think so. No, that's why I'm so good at this. But our avatar is sad, and I think that's the real pathos of the storyline of Minesweeper, is that in finding what we have long searched for, these explosive landmines, we have not really solved the problem of our own souls. We've been chasing a dream this entire time with these mines. We've used them as a way to get our mind off of our real problems. And that's very sad. So, I'm just saying that, oh, hang on, let me check your chat. Picolola says that Kaj is watching us on TV. Well, obviously, I mean, I've been on TV very much, but I'd have to ask Kaj, is Kaj watching some other television gig I've done, or is she watching this? Because honestly, I mean, you could go with either one. So, once we are done winning the game and finding all the mines and uncovering them, which, you know, I've got a little theory craft I'd like to share with you here. I like to think that, the backstory, the uncovered backstory of Minesweeper is that we actually work for the military. And, this playing board is an abstract concept that represents some foreign nation that has dangerous mines still buried in it from past conflicts, and it's our job to find them. And, I like to think we did a really, really good job. But that's not canon. So, like, but don't go posting that on Reddit, because that's my idea, and I'm still working on it. Like, it's a theory in practice, you know, it's like, I gotta iron a few things out with it, and then I'll post it to, fan theories to that subreddit. If we go ahead and click on our face becomes, happy again, and the screen appears blank. And that just feeds into what I said earlier, you know, basically, an untroubled mind is the happiest, apparently. But in my mind, we're untroubled because we're not really facing our problems. And that's... I'm very, very, like I said, I'm just crazy, stupid deep. I really am. There are a lot of numbers that appear when you make the tiles go away, too. I suspect that if you add them all up in certain orders, it will have a phone number that you call. And if you call it, the person who answers, look, I just won again. I'm incredible, I'm on fire. Usually I can win these within like 1 or 2 clicks. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I mean, I haven't stretched first. But I have this idea that if you were to add them up in the right order, you could call a phone number and it would let you know when Minesweeper 2 was being released. And that would be great for me. I'd love to see that confirmed. Ah, Child of Apollo, hello. How's it going? So, let's see here. I think maybe I'll treat you guys to one more round of Minesweeper. Ah, there, see? 4 clicks and I win. And they all appear at once. I'm just that good. It's like, you know, I don't want to say it's the headset, even though it is transmitting my thoughts right to the screen. I don't want to say it's the bigger, better equipment, because that makes it sound like you have to get the most expensive stuff to stream and to be really good at the esports. And I don't want to say that. But I will tell you that it is true, unfortunately. I don't want to have to say it, but spend more money if you want to be good at video games like me. That's basically my attitude towards it. Which is the correct one. So, let me see here. Let's put gaming aside, because I think I've more than covered her Friday gaming. Usually, what does she do? She eats snacks and, I guess, burns a pizza, which I don't even understand that. And, then fails at games for about 4 hours. That's just, that's embarrassing. That's unfortunate. I think we're all very lucky that she's still unconscious on the floor. I did call emergency services, I asked for an ambulance, and, when I gave them the address, they asked me if the, patient was assailed by a cheese coma again, and if so, they weren't going to come and bail her out another time. Apparently this has happened before, so I actually just hung up really fast and unplugged the phone. So, I think that problem took care of itself pretty well. So, let me see here. Okay, so let's getting back to Wednesday. I'm supposed to draw a comic book with you guys? Or some sort of comic art. Some kind of comic art we're supposed to draw. So, okay, let's do that. I don't know exactly what that entails. It says on the list here. I can't believe she keeps a list of things she's supposed to do. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's 3 things. Is she really that forgetful? I don't know. Well, this is the woman who's passed out on the floor because of ramen, so I would, at the risk of being rude, I would hazard a guess that she does not have her life together. But let me see here. Ah, I see. You know what we are gonna do? Here. I'm gonna open up Photoshop. I'm gonna open up Photoshop because I'm an adult. And I want you to know that I'm a real big adult who doesn't use markers to draw things. I've seen the Sharpies. There's a pile of Sharpies over here. No dice. Anyways, my headset won't control those. So, let's go ahead and start drawing something. I'll be honest, this isn't really my medium. This isn't what I usually use. But what the heck, let's go ahead. So, I understand that you guys are supposed to give me ideas as to what to draw. So I guess, lay your best ideas on me, and I will draw them on the Photoshop for you. I'll start us off with a fish. That's really the art that I cut my teeth on as a child, you know? I'm very good at drawing them. Those are bubbles. The fish is underwater and breathing. Sometimes I add a little fin at the top, you know? Maybe a couple at the bottom. It's these little details that really make the piece come to life, you know? Really sells fish for me. Until then, it's just a teardrop and a triangle with eyes. But, you put the fins on there, and it's just amazing. Panic at the Disco. That's your suggestion. I don't know what that means. Do you mean, like, musically? Or, like, well, okay. Maybe they mean literally. Well, let's get a disco ball in there. Wait, this is actually harder than it looks. Is what other people would say, but I'm actually really good at everything, so... Those are sparklies. See, what I'm going to do now? I'm going to switch over to a slightly smaller brush to get finer detail. And that's another art tip. Switch from a 13 to a 9. These are very technical terms, but... I think if you go home and you really think about them, you'll feel bad about how bad you are at them. So maybe just don't. I guess people are freaking out at the disco. This guy's got real big hair. I don't know what you guys mean by Panic at the Disco, but I'm drawing it. This is the dance floor. I know that's already coming to life, like, right before your eyes, so I don't really need to tell you guys what it is, but I like to be thorough, and I like to explain things, because I understand that going on and on about stupid crap nobody cares about is kind of one of the mainstays of this thread, this stream. Sorry, I want to call it a thread because it's barely a stream. It's more like something I read on a website somewhere. These people are very upset at this disco. They can't believe it. I guess somebody accidentally put country on in the background or something. I don't know. Or maybe they're mad because they don't have any clothes. Somebody just requested, well, this is done. Somebody requested feety fish. Gotta be honest, you guys are speaking some sort of weird language I don't understand, but I'll draw a fish. He's got more of an attitude, you know? He's like one of them barracuda kind of fish. I know a couple guys like that. I won't say I owe them money, but I do owe them favors. That's why I live in LA now, not in the ocean. I thought it best to just kind of move on. Anyways, this guy's got feet and shoes, I guess, if that's what you wanted. I don't know, is this what she does? Like every Wednesday, she just draws goofy, inane crap? Yes, that dude's hair is pretty fly. Thank you for noticing, Caddis. Let's see here. I guess he's underwater, too. Or maybe he's not, because he's got the feet? I don't know. I feel like feet don't really help you breathe better out of water. Legs for days. Yeah, you'd think that. You would think that. I'm gonna put socks on him, too. Because, you know, now that I think about it, his legs might get cold because there's a lot more surface area on his legs than most people's. I call that done. Alright, next. Man, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Her stream is lame. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. This is really, really, really dumb. Like, do you really spend all this time just watching her do this garbage? I mean, like, I know she's a professional comic book artist. Like, I get that. I get that other people have to have jobs because they're not awesome like me and just get paid for being beautiful. I understand the little person. I understand that. But, this is kind of a dumb way to waste your time, is what I'm saying. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a note here. There's a note here that says I'm also supposed to mention her Patreon. Apparently, if you back her for $1 a month, you get access to her private Discord server. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna guess it's a thing that I should have my own channel in. So, you know what? If somebody actually does sign up tonight, then, I think, whenever Punko wakes up out of her cheese coma, I'm going to insist that I get my own channel in there. A fan channel. A fanel, if you will. And, then people can send me messages. I mean, I've already got one for my own stream, which has approximately 400 billion people in it. But, you know, they're all celebrities. And, rock stars, playwrights, astronauts. There's a lot. They're very busy people. So, you know, I don't really get to talk to them as much, except at, galas that we do in LA, which is where I am from. So, it'd be nice to just talk to you, the little people who love me so much. And so I think maybe I will insist upon a channel for myself. Yes, Fish Senpai, yes we do. Well, that's very, very nice of you, Apollo. It's very big of you to admit. You know what, I'll draw one more picture for you guys, and then I really think we should get back to gaming, which, as I said to you, being a vastly superior competitor in the esports experience, that's really my forte. That's really where I shine. I'm just kidding. I'm always shiny. Look at this. Wah. So glittery. Alright, we got space for one more picture. What should it be? I'm gonna put a check next to you, fish, because you're looking mighty fine. Looks like my friend Joey. Just a little bit. You know, if it's Joey, though, he's got to have his tail pierced, because Joey's got, like, mad piercings on his tail. He's got, like, 1, 2, 3, a couple studs. I don't know how he gets around. I just don't know how he gets around. I feel like he would just be weighed down by that. Let's see here. Somebody requested a napkin. You want a drawing of a napkin? That's the thing that you want. That's what you asked for. Well, there you go. You know, I gotta be honest, kids. When I started this stream, I figured I was gonna take over and, you know, just for the night, just to help you guys out, and we would actually do some entertaining things, because I figured that's gotta be why Punko does this, to do entertaining things. So far, it's just, people asking for pictures of napkins. Well, here's your napkin. I may not approve of this use of my time, but I'm going whole hog here. I'm putting a ruffled edge on it. You know, it's got those little crimp edges that you get on napkins, like picnic napkins. I'm really doing my best. You know what? I'm gonna add a little something here. I'm gonna add like a mustard stain, like right here. You know what that's called? That's called weathering in art. I'm weathering this picture of a napkin. That's realism, is what that is. Maybe I'll put like a couple folds in it. There. There's your napkin. That's a napkin you can hang your hat on. Oh, self-portrait. Alright, well we've got a little bit more space down here, and I never could resist a good self-portrait. Luckily, I have a lot of experience in drawing myself. This is my, around-the-house crown. You know, keeping it simple. Nothing fancy. You know, when I'm on the phone with, like, Beyonce or whatever. Just chilling. Signing a couple more music contracts. I'm a busy guy, you know? I'm a busy guy, and I don't have time to be weighed down by, one of my formal crowns. So, I just wear my around-the-house one. It's not, you know, it's like the pajamas of my crown, because it's only like 22 karat gold or something, so it's, like, I would never be caught dead outside in it, is what I'm saying. I'm not one of those people who runs to the grocery store in, like, pajama pants and a 22 karat gold crown. That's embarrassing. I feel like you should have a little bit more self-respect than that. These are my shiny, shiny scales. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna treat you to a real fascinating treat right here. I'm gonna use this bucket tool. I'm gonna make me pink, because that's the color I am. There you go. These are the things you wanted. Check. Okay. So, I think we've totally covered most of everything. I mean, technically, with the trip down memory lane of the classic Minesweeper game, we basically covered the entire week in about half an hour. I mean, that's the efficiency of a real pro streamer like I am. It doesn't take approximately an accumulative 12 hours out of the week. It takes maybe half an hour. But you know what? Heck, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm digging this common proletariat stream. It's fun, you know? It's fun slumming it with you guys. And I mean that in a really nice way when I say that you live in a slum. Metaphorically. So, let's do something super fun. And, let's go ahead and open up the last game that Punko was playing that I can find on her desktop here. And we'll start playing some of that. How about that? Would you like that? We'll continue one of her games. It won't even be like a, you know, a really mental game that you can't thoroughly appreciate or understand like Minesweeper, because I feel like that's just completely lost on a lot of you. Maybe not all of you. Some of you. A few of you. But I got just the kind of well, I don't want to say trash, but garbage that you guys like to see on gaming days. So, let me see here. Okay. This is what I found on her desktop. Is this what you guys were playing? Like, is this what we were doing last time? You were doing? I wasn't doing it. I was in Fresno. But, is this it? I'm assuming this is it. Go ahead, chat. Let me know if this is the thing that you were doing. 'Cause, I gotta be, like, super honest with you. I don't know what the crap this is. Like, what am I even looking at here? I'm looking at a lot of scrolls. And, a moon. And just a lot of art that I would not even want to be translated into wallpaper and hung into my guest bathroom. I'm just saying. Well, this apparently is it. You guys, I don't know if you're lying to me just so I'll play it, but okay. Here we go. Let me see here. Lord Mayor. Alright, well, I guess that's who we are. So... okay. Okay, so I just push play. Oh, okay, so we got, like, ew. What's that thing in the corner? What's this thing? Oh, gross! Oh, what's it? Lady! Yeah! Oh, stop that! Oh, gross. I'm never touching that again. Ew. This is another thing you guys like. Apparently. This, badly gift Thomas Kincaid painting. Alright, I can dig what poor people like. I'm down with all of you kids in the flyover states. I mean, like, I guess after, like, a long day of, I don't know, like, mining coal in West Virginia, you guys, like, take your hard hats and your overalls off, you come home, you eat a nice meal of, I don't know, potatoes or whatever, and then you sit down and play this. Apparently. This is... Alright, well, I'm super smart, so I can totally figure this out. Let's see, we got a magic book here. Okay. We have a magic code. That was under a witch's cat? What? Okay, well, fine. I can do that. Yep, we can work with this. This is a... Okay. This is... Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Oh, man, am I smart. I'm already looking at this. Alright. So we got, like, we just gotta enter these into the rocks. So we got, like, ping pong paddle, Christmas tree, earring. Whoa, those snakes are doing something I can't even talk about. And Raphael's sigh. Okay, I can do that. Okay, let me see here. Snakes. Ping pong paddle. Sigh. Tree. And earring. Is that right? Oh, yeah! Oh, hey, look. Why do they have secret compartments in the woods? Alright. Oh, I get it. It's one of those games where you walk around collecting twee crap. I wouldn't really call that key ornate. I have seen much more ornate keys than that. Uh-huh. Sorry, was this game made for 5-year-olds? Huh. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I could be playing Overwatchman or Legends League right now, but no, I'm doing this. You guys wanted this. This is what you wanted. Ugh. I think they have water damage in here. Oh, we've got one of these. Oh, it's a swappy puzzle. I see. This is really easy to do with your mind. You just kind of look at it, and then it moves. It's like Google Cardboard. I don't know how, but I have a feeling I know what this is. I think it's a person. Oh, I see. Well, she's wearing pink. That's my favorite color. So, I'm on board, I guess. Ah. Picolola says that they just picked up pizza. Yeah, I understand that on Friday you guys sacrifice pizzas to make the stream go well. Like, I wish I was joking about that. But apparently that's a thing that you do on this stream. Because, look, I don't want to call you guys a bunch of backward savages, but burning food doesn't make your video game go any better. I mean, it really has to be like an appropriately colored candle dipped in the food, and you have to really light it at midnight. I mean, you know, these are things you really should be learning in school. I don't know what they're teaching kids these days. All I know is they're very uneducated. Apparently, because they like this garbage. So, riding a horse, then. Gotta be honest, never really liked horses. I don't entirely want to talk about it. It's just that, you know, just never lose a bet to a horse. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't lose a bet to a horse. Let's just take a wooden disc and just move along there. Ew! Look, I don't even care that they're cute and colorful. These are spiders. I don't want to touch these. Ew. What do you... This is what you do? This is what you do on Fridays. Oh, welcome to my stream. I'm Punko. It's time for interactive spider touching. Ew. Oh, well, I got a empty spider jar. They make that? Is that something I can find at, like, Bed Bath & Beyond? Excuse me, madam, where are your spider jars? Oh, well, they're right over there on the shelf, sir. Right next to the antelope jars. And the caterpillar mason jars. Just, okay. So... Oh, I just gotta pick up the spiders. With my bare hands. So who are we in this game? Are we like I don't know, some sort of, like, fantastic adventurer? Help me out here, Chad. I'm flying blind here. I didn't really do any prerequisite reading on this before I clicked on it. God, I am touching so many spiders today, and that's a thing I really didn't expect to do when I got out of bed. I just checked chat, and apparently, you plebes are up in arms about the fact that I told you that burning food doesn't make the stream go any better. I understand now that this is a deeply held belief among your people. I'll try my best not to upset your backwards and ridiculous, you know, traditions. I will embrace all cultures, as long as they're pretty close to my own, and any food that they, you know, import into my country can be changed into some format that I like, such as a wrap, or a bowl, or on a plate covered in melted cheese. Because I'm American, and that's how we like our foreign. Okay, I picked up, like, oh, the spider jar is now full. That spider jar can only hold 30 spiders? Pfft. Hope I kept the receipt. I've touched about 1 million spiders. Am I done? Wait, what? Oh my god, we've got a Bic lighter dragon. And it just sets things on fire. Oh, and another one of these. Excellent. According to chat, we are playing as someone named Princess Lord Mayor Commander Inspector. Is that true? Is that... Look, I don't want to keep calling you guys liars, but I just feel like I'm going slowly insane. Because of everything that you say. Like just... What? Alright. Gotta find out where this chick's head goes. Aha. Like I said, pro gamer in the esports experience. Top of all the boards. Any board you can find, I'm at the top of it. You go look up those boards on the Twitch or the Hitbox. Go to the Home Depot and look at the lumber. I'm at the top of those boards too. Just really good things. Ew. This creature is kind of grossing me out. Is that a Ferengi? What is that? And there's that wolf that was after Atreyu. Remember that? Oh my god, there's more than one. Well, let's put the princess together first. I guess this is us then? Princess, Lord, etc. Are you guys just yanking my fins? Like, are you seriously? Because am I like the substitute teacher of this stream and you're just determined to... No, seriously, our lesson today was we were gonna make brownies and go to recess early. That's what the teacher said. Cause like, this is not my first time at the rodeo, is what I'm saying. I did not earn a non-sponsorship blackmail deal for these awesome headphones just so you could make me look like a jerk. And also, if and when she wakes up, I am going to tell Punko you've been messing with me. So you're all kind of in trouble, is what I'm saying. What is this garbage? Like, seriously, what is this garbage? It looks dreadful. Gotta find a shoulder. Ah, I see. Wait. Wait. Aha. I don't know why this Ferengi is scoping this chick out. It's like a 3-wolf moon going on here. But like, it's not the good kind. It's the angry kind. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. It's actually a 4-wolf moon. So here's like another one right here. Four-wolf moon is when things start getting like really angry and scary. Clearly. I wouldn't mess with it. Anyways. Man. This is some atrocious art. I'm just saying, this is what you wanted. I assume. Well, whatever. I mean, you guys were excited for this, so, you know. I think this guy goes up here somewhere. There we go. We just gotta sort out our wolves here. Oh, there we go. Magic sparkles. I did it. Ah, we got Another wooden disc. Are we just geocaching right now? Is that what we're doing? Ah, no, I see they go over here. Wait, you can't put them in place until you find them all? Alright, alright. It's your insane story, not mine. So, let's go over here. Is that tree on fire? I don't know what any of this is. Like, this is... You know, I was talking with Punko last week, and she said she did a game called Puppet Show that I was actually pretty interested in. It starred, Bacon Bits Banana, which I thought was a great name. Any game company that comes up with that, it's gotta be a good game, right? So, I thought about that, and, I honestly thought that's what I was signing up for here. I mean, I was ready for the whole Punko experience. I mean, I got out the chicken and a biscuit, and the garbage cheese-flavored ramen she likes, a big can of Monster, some tag-along cookies. Like, I got all her gross snacks out. And, yeah, aside from a stomachache from eating that garbage, because I only eat extreme vegan. Actually, I only eat Spigen, which is, it's a lot like vegan, but, I only eat things that are moving at a velocity of more than 10 miles an hour. So anything, you know, thrown from a grocer's truck, or, catapulted somewhere, that sort of thing, you know, the air tends to strip off all the bacteria, but only while it's moving at a certain speed, so Spigen's not for everybody, it's more of an upper class thing. I don't really want to get into it, because I know you couldn't afford it anyways, and I don't want to make you feel bad. I just want to figure out what to do with this giant jar of spiders. I mean, I know what I'd like to do. I would like to prank a lot of people. I would like to dump it on this person. Ugh. Think maybe if I dumped a jar of spiders on her, she'd stop dancing like that? I think I got about 9 more minutes of this crap in me before I just, call it quits. Because I have basically... I feel like I have done exactly what I set out to do. Which was... humiliate Punko by collecting all 3 days of her streaming into about an hour. I mean, save her butt by covering her stream. Yeah, I saw that. Go back to night? What the hell does that mean? Wait, do we have to wait? We have to wait until it's nighttime in the game? Is this like Skyrim? Ugh. Man. This place is twee as hell. Are there crystals just growing out of the ground? Does that mean there was a lot of, like, volcanic activity here, like, a couple thousand years ago? You know, that's when Minesweeper was invented. Well, I don't speak Elvish, so I don't know what this means. Ah, I see, we have another puzzle to do. Are we sure this isn't a puppet? She kind of looks like some sort of creepy ventriloquist. Gibson, Liv Tyler, and a ventriloquist dummy. We're almost all set. Is that their grandma on the back? Alright, we got magic sparkles. I seem to have done my job. Oh, and we got another coaster. Great. Now everybody can have a beer. And we won't ruin the coffee table. Oh. There. According to the inscription. Oh, okay. I see, okay. So we just put a little seed over here. Or, oh, no, wait. Put a seed. I know how plants grow. I actually did that thing, you know, in school, when you're in middle school or elementary school, where you get like a lima bean or something, and you put it in a plastic bag with a wet paper towel and seal it up, and it grows, and you can see all the roots and everything. It's totally disgusting, I'm sorry. It is, though. It is disgusting. This is also why I'm speaking. I mean, like, I can't just be regular vegan and eat plants, because then I have to look at the plants. But, you know, if they're, like, being thrown out of a moving bus, I can just swallow them without having to look at them. And that really works better for me, personally. So I feel like these are in order. Like, I've taken biology, and I totally feel like these are in order. Oh, hey, look, there's a skip button. Ha! That's way easier. Oh, wait, they were in order, but you just had to put the apple at the end, because why not? Okay. So, let me see here. Enter the correct combination. Seriously? Well, we got some Jolly Ranchers at the top here. I guess, oh, I see. I changed the colors. Okay. It's like red, nothing. Green. Boy, your lucky fish aren't colorblind. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Not for everyone. Aha. Ah, we opened the... Oh, this is a bank heist. I get it. Get into the inner vault, and then we get the bucks. This is like Ocean's 11, but with fairies. I guess I can get behind that. Magic would make it easier to rob a casino. Boy, even the snake looks like he doesn't want to be in this game. Oh god, dude, don't even look at it. Oh, bleh. Look, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm at my limit of idiocy. And honestly, I can't do... I can't... No. I was only on board for about an hour for this special broadcast, okay? I don't know how you play this garbage. How do you... Is this all it is? Is this all you guys do? You know, I would sit here for about another 10 minutes and give you a stern talking to about your life choices. But I have a feeling it would fall upon deaf ears. I have a feeling that a lot of you have, maybe, misspelled tattoos that you're already regretting in your life. Possibly, hairdos you thought were awesome on other people, but once you got them, they look dreadful, and now you're just desperately trying to grow them out. I have a feeling you make a lot of mistakes. And I still love you. Even though you're a screw-up. I want you to know that. From the bottom of my heart, I still like you guys. Even if you disappoint me on a fundamental level every single day of my life. I'm sure that your parents still appreciate you. So, I can't do any of this garbage here. So, you're just gonna have to, wait until tomorrow for one of the full streams. And hopefully your regular streamer on the floor there will, you know, sober up off the ramens, maybe get back on the wagon, do a couple AA steps, admit that she has a problem with snack foods. And, in the meantime, I'm just gonna get my bowling pins like I thought I was gonna come over and do. Maybe I'll leave, like, a healthy salad in the fridge. You know, maybe, do you think she'd get that hint? Do you think she'd get that hint? Yeah, I think she'd get that hint. Maybe if I cover it in chocolate syrup, she'll eat it by mistake. You know? I think I'm probably gonna pour out a lot of her energy drinks and just put some green tea in there. I mean, that's really the best thing for you when you're tired, right? I'm assuming. I never get tired. I actually don't have working eyelids, so I just never sleep. Little known fact, fish don't actually sleep. Oh, we'll pretend like we're sleeping when your scientists are watching us, but that's just to screw with you guys. We don't sleep, okay? So, I'll go, tuck her highness into bed while she sleeps off a ramen bender, and I think you should tune in tomorrow at 8 for a full stream. Thank you for, visiting us on the surprise stream here. I have been your guest host, Fish Puppet, and, hasta la vista, you nutcases. I leave you with the dulcet sounds of this incredibly dumb garbage game. Please do everything in your power to tell Punko to stop playing this. And to stay away from noodles. Alright, that's up. That's it. Hang up the phone.